Have you ever pondered why certain women, without uttering a single word, can captivate a man's entire focus? It's not about their appearance, nor the words they choose, nor any deliberate effort to charm. Instead, it's something far more delicate, an elusive quality that lingers in the atmosphere, felt deeply yet inexplicably by those around them. Drawing from the profound insights of Carl Jung, a pioneer in depth psychology, we learn that what remains unacknowledged within our own psyche inevitably shapes our relationships. Love and connection are not governed by logic or control, but by the unseen currents of our unconscious, the deep psychic energies that forge authentic bonds. Often it's the subtlest gestures, those we neither plan nor rationalize, that leave the most enduring impact. True attraction doesn't stem from eloquent words or overt actions. It arises from an invisible vibration, a silent language woven through tiny movements, fleeting moments of stillness, and unspoken presence. These quiet signals speak directly to the unconscious of another, bypassing the rational mind to create a connection that feels both mysterious and inevitable. Today, we embark on a journey to explore 8 silent attitudes, subtle yet powerful forces that often go unnoticed, but carry immense potential to attract and connect. These are not techniques to be mastered, but ways of being that emerge when you reconnect with your authentic essence. Are you ready to see your own silence through a new lens? Take a deep breath and let's dive into the quiet magnetism that transforms relationships, not through noise, but through the profound energy you radiate from within. The power of silent presence. In a world saturated with noise and constant stimulation, the ability to simply be, without striving, without restlessness, without the need to be noticed, is a rare and potent gift. A woman who embodies this silent presence exudes a vibration that resonates deeply. She doesn't need to fill the space with words or embellish it with forced gestures. Her mere existence communicates a powerful message. I am here and I am enough. According to Jungian psychology, the unconscious of others perceives not only what it desires, but also what it fears. A calm, grounded presence activates archetypal memories of stability, safety, and trust, qualities that feel like an oasis in a chaotic world. This silent presence isn't about control or effort. It flows from a place of inner reconciliation, where you fully inhabit both your light and shadow. It's the courage to rest in the moment, to allow your authentic self to shine without apology. In a society overwhelmed by superficiality, this quiet strength becomes a sanctuary, a space where others can pause and reconnect with their own depths. Reflect for a moment. Do you allow yourself to dwell in stillness, fully present in the moment? Or do you feel compelled to do something to prove your worth? The answers to these questions can reveal how deeply you're connected to your own silent power. The enigmatic smile beyond presence. Small gestures carry immense weight in the realm of human connection. A genuine smile, not one staged to please or charm, but one that arises naturally from inner joy, acts as a silent symbol, a doorway to a rich inner world. This kind of smile doesn't reveal everything. It hints at mysteries waiting to be explored, sparking curiosity and fascination. In Jungian terms, the unconscious is drawn to what promises psychic expansion, growth, depth, and discovery. A smile that holds secrets, that emerges from a place of quiet contentment, becomes a living invitation to something greater, something that cannot be fully grasped or explained. This isn't about manipulating others or playing a role. It's about allowing your inner light to shine through, unforced and unscripted. When a woman smiles from a place of authenticity, she radiates a magnetism that speaks directly to the soul. Pause and ask yourself, does your smile flow from a place of inner fullness, or does it sometimes become an automatic gesture seeking approval? A smile rooted in your true essence can stir the unconscious, creating connections that words alone could never achieve. The courage of a steady gaze. If a smile opens a door, a gaze holds the power to forge an unbreakable connection. There are glances that merely skim the surface, and then there are those that pierce through masks, awakening something profound and rarely seen. In Jungian psychology, the gaze is a direct channel for the unconscious, a way we project and perceive parts of ourselves in others. A calm, sincere, and sustained gaze, free of haste or agenda, says, "I am here, I see you, and I invite you to see yourself." It's not just eye contact, it's a silent bridge between souls, a moment of raw presence that transcends logic. When a woman holds her gaze with quiet confidence, she emanates courage and openness, qualities that resonate on an unconscious level. This act can stir attraction, discomfort, or a deep longing for connection, as it challenges others to meet you in vulnerability. Jung taught that the unconscious perceives both what it desires and what it fears, making a genuine gaze a revolutionary act. Reflect honestly. Do you allow yourself to truly see and be seen? Or do you sometimes look away to shield yourself from exposure? A steady gaze, rooted in authenticity, can transform a fleeting moment into a profound encounter. The strength of authentic vulnerability. Vulnerability, when offered without agenda, is one of the most powerful silent forces. Far from weakness, a woman who allows her vulnerability to surface, not as a plea for rescue or a dramatic display, but as an honest expression of her humanity, sends a signal that resonates deeply. It says, "I can hold my own truth, imperfections and all." This kind of vulnerability doesn't seek validation or sympathy. It's a mirror, reflecting what it means to dwell fully within oneself. When you allow your true emotions to show, without exaggeration or suppression, you create a space where others feel safe to do the same. Jung believed that what we don't accept in ourselves seeks healing through others. When vulnerability stems from self-acceptance, it fosters connections that are genuine and enduring. Ask yourself, do you allow your true humanity to be seen, or does your vulnerability sometimes become a subtle request for recognition? Embracing your imperfections as part of your wholeness can transform how you connect with others. The magnetism of mystery. In a world obsessed with oversharing and instant gratification, mystery has become a rare and captivating force. Jung taught that the unconscious is drawn to symbols that remain partly hidden as they awaken imagination and curiosity. A woman who doesn't reveal her entire inner world at once, who opens herself only to those who prove worthy, creates a magnetic pull that can't be replicated. This mystery isn't a calculated tactic, it's the natural expression of a soul that knows its worth and understands that not everyone deserves access to its depths. In Jungian terms, mystery functions as an archetypal symbol, a guarded entrance that invites exploration without promising easy answers. By allowing connections to unfold gradually, layer by layer, you keep the flame of curiosity alive. This quiet restraint doesn't reject others. It invites them to discover you in a way that feels earned and meaningful. Reflect on this. Do you preserve spaces of mystery within yourself? Or do you feel compelled to reveal everything to be understood? Embracing the unknown within you can ignite connections that are both profound and lasting. The quiet strength of inner stability. There's an undeniable power in those who have learned to anchor themselves in their own worth. This inner stability doesn't shout or demand attention, it simply is. According to Jung, this strength arises through individuation, the process of integrating all parts of the self into a cohesive whole. A woman who moves through the world with this quiet confidence doesn't need to justify her existence or seek external validation. Her presence alone sets boundaries, commands respect, and naturally draws others in. This stability is felt in subtle ways. The way you enter a room, the calm authority in your voice when you say no, the steadiness you maintain even when the world expects you to conform. It's not about proving your worth, but about embodying it. Jung emphasized that integrated energy resonates on an unconscious level, creating a coherent presence that others feel without needing explanation. Pause and consider. Does your sense of security come from a deep connection with yourself, or do you sometimes seek acknowledgement from others? When you're anchored in your own value, you become a quiet beacon for those ready to meet you there. The radiance of authenticity. In a society fixated on curated images and personas, authenticity is a quiet act of rebellion. Jung described the tension between our true self and the persona, the social mask we wear to fit in. A woman who lives from her true essence without apologizing or performing radiates a genuineness that needs no announcement. She doesn't proclaim her strength or dramatize her emotions. She simply inhabits her truth, imperfect and evolving. Authenticity, in Jungian terms, comes from recognizing when we're acting from adaptation and consciously returning to our inner center. When you allow yourself to be as you are, without strategy or justification, you emit a vibration that speaks directly to the unconscious. This serenity, this inner coherence, creates a magnetic energy that can't be imitated. Ask yourself, do you live from your true essence? Or do you sometimes lose yourself in the roles you feel expected to play? Embracing your authentic self is a quiet revolution that transforms how you connect with the world. The power of silent withdrawal. Not every act of connection requires staying. Sometimes the most powerful gesture is knowing when to walk away. In Jungian psychology, individuation involves discernment, knowing when to engage and when to let go. A woman who quietly withdraws from a space that no longer nourishes her essence isn't fleeing or punishing. She's choosing herself. This silent retreat is an act of deep self-love, a recognition that loyalty to your own growth comes first. Jung taught that what we don't make conscious controls our lives, masquerading as fate. Staying in relationships or spaces that no longer align with your true self hands power to the unconscious shadow. Withdrawal, on the other hand, is a conscious act, a declaration of trust that leaving what no longer serves you opens doors to what does. When done without drama or resentment, this choice expands your energy, making you paradoxically unforgettable. Reflect. Do you know how to walk away peacefully when something no longer honors your essence? Or do you hold on, hoping for validation? The courage to let go can be as magnetic as the choice to stay. The deeper truth of silent connection. As we weave through these silent gestures, presence, smiles, gazes, vulnerability, mystery, stability, authenticity, and withdrawal, a deeper truth emerges. True attraction isn't something you chase or perform. It's a reflection of the connection you hold with yourself. It's the quiet respect you offer your own energy, the serenity of living your truth even when no one is watching. As Jung wisely said, what we do not make conscious appears in our life as fate. The subtlest postures, the ones we rarely reflect on, carry the most profound impact, touching the unconscious of others in ways words cannot. These silent attitudes, the lingering gaze, the enigmatic smile, the vulnerability that doesn't plead, the mystery that invites exploration, the stability that needs no validation, the authenticity that doesn't perform, the withdrawal that honors your essence, are all expressions of your unconscious energy in motion. This energy can't be forced or learned from a manual. It grows through the deep commitment to embody love within yourself first. When you live from this place, you create connections that are not superficial or fleeting, but resonate on invisible levels, leaving lasting impressions. So I invite you to reflect. Which of these silent attitudes already lives within you, and which inspires you to expand your quiet energy further? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because the first act of true connection isn't about attracting another. It's about remembering yourself, letting your essence speak even in silence. If this exploration has resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and join me as we continue to dive into the depths of the unconscious, uncovering the forces that shape our connections and our lives.